Get back to work. Go on.
Hey everybody, Gears here with another day on Red2 and Apples. This is going to be his body mount. I'll be putting a rockler bearing around the top here, and then the dome goes on that. This is a cutout for the large data port in the front. The whole thing is about 5.5 inches, just shy of 6 or so. And on the bottom, I'll be putting springs, so that when the car is bouncing, he's going to have a little bit of shift to him. I don't quite know where I'll be putting that in here yet. However, it's definitely going to be going. And whether I use 3 or 4 springs, probably 4 to make it relatively even, we'll see how that goes. And that'll just be a matter of drilling into here, putting the spring in between here and the bottom, and we'll see how it goes. So that's finished, and all of these guys here are countersunk, so I can put the rockler bearing on top. And heading over to the front, before I get too far, since I have 2 sheets of this aluminum, I've traced out the first cuttings onto this piece, and if I can actually bend this aluminum at something close to relatively good angles, I'm going to do it. Ed and I had really good success bending over here, and basically we used this guy. It was just a matter of crimping the aluminum in between here and giving it a really sharp yank. You may be saying, well, this is one length and that's another length, so you can't bend, you know, the entire length at once, and you'd have to do it twice, and that could cause issues. My idea is to get some 1x4s, 2x4s, whatever. I'll cut those to the appropriate length across, pin them here, and then put the aluminum between that and bend over. So that way I'll be getting the full length of the crease, and I think doing this out of one single piece is going to provide a lot more structure and stability than doing it out of 4 different pieces. I haven't traced the cardboard in here yet because I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but I will be attempting to weld all the 4 pieces together first, second, I don't know. I'll be doing all of it though, just to make sure that I've got coverage. And yeah, so where are things at? I guess that's it for the moment. So let me get some more work done. And before I get much further, here's a quick look at Apples on top of his new body. I may even go for another depth underneath that. We'll see. Got to see how it fits in the car. Once this is installed, then I can finally figure out how this guy is going to install specifically. Alright, so as you can see, I've got some concrete bricks here. I've got these 2 pieces of aluminum patched up together. I've got these 2 pieces of aluminum clamped together with some more concrete holding them. And next up is taking this guy and some of that AlumaWeld rod and seeing what happens. I'll be wearing a respirator for this because I don't want any fumes getting in my lungs if I can avoid it. So I may not do a lot of talking, and if I do, you may not be able to hear what I'm saying anyway. So the idea is to heat up the metal and then apply the rod when it gets to about 800 degrees. The way to tell that is to just tap it, and if it melts, it's ready. Definitely warped the metal, but I can work with that. That's not a worry at all for me. Seems pretty solid, definitely hot to the touch. I'm glad I'm wearing these gloves. So let's try the other side.